Hey guys, before this video begins, I just want to let you all know that I apologize for the audio quality in this. Microphone was, I guess, too close to my face, as well as my mic boost was on and I didn't realize it. So I apologize, but I've been working on this video for a while and didn't notice it till later, so I'm just going to go ahead and upload it anyways. It'll be fixed by next video, I promise. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to Dead Rising 1. The last video I did was actually a live stream on this game, where we are taking our character Frank West to level 50 by the end of the game. We're on a great path, I must say. Level 10 after just Kiss 1 in general. Anyways, a few things have changed since the last, shall I say, video or live stream. If you haven't seen it, go watch it now. There have been a few changes made. I was planning on streaming one live stream for every day in this game, but the problem with that is that then those live streams can get really long, and well, I don't have the energy for that, and I don't think anyone wants to watch that for a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record a few missions, and then, well, for every video I'll just record a couple missions. And I found a better solution for a webcam than what I was using, so hopefully it works. We shall see. And well, here we go. Now that, my friends, is how you clear out a room of zombies. But before I do that, it's time to make me a little, shall I say, concoction. Y'all remember this from the last live stream. Alright, so for these guys, I'm going to need all the firepower I can get, so this katana up here should help. Die, you zombie bitch! And here we go, there's a submachine gun up here. Here's another tip. Grabbing this laser sword, when the power goes out later in the game, your player will glow whether they have it in their hand or not. Alright, here we go. Alright, and here we go. Now these guys can be pretty hard to tangle with if you're a newbie to the game. First, back off, zombie bitches. Anyways, here we go. So the best way to do this is to hide behind cover and take out the gunman. If you're not close enough, then you'll just have to find a tree closer and take shots at him. Oh. If you can't do that, the best thing to do is to hide behind a tree. Drink a quick step. Don't run straight at them, because then not only can they run you over, but their gunmen can actually shoot at you. So it becomes pretty easy once you take out the gunman. Take out the gunman, and you just gotta take out this guy. See? And I lost my katana because of it, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. Alright, away we go, my dude. Alright, so now I need to go into the Alfresca Plaza, which is a nightmare, as I mentioned in the last live stream. This would be where this gun comes in handy. Go ahead and just slaughter these zombies. And now this lady talks for a long time, so you better have a bit of time on your hands. Alright, so the best way to get her out of here is to give her a marker, and she should crawl out of here on her own, like that. And now you can tell her to follow you. And then eventually she'll fall off of there. Here we are. If you head up here, then you should be met with almost no zombies, actually. You remember what I said in the stream about whenever you encounter another human, usually there's not that many zombies around? Well, for anyone who has never played this game before, we are encountering another human right now. At least I think he's human.
Everyone used to laugh at me. I was a walking punchline. When the zombies came, everyone That's why I decided to give all the happy people a lift on this fun ride. I won't let you stop the ride, Gramps. If the ride stops, then the zombies come back. And that won't be any fun at all.
Alright. We have found a threat. So, Adam. He's an interesting one. He's pretty much just an average survivor who also happens to be afraid of zombies. He is considered one of the hardest bosses in the game, and I could see why you'd think that, but frankly, I don't find him to be that difficult. I mean, you know, for a person who's new to the game, I guess he would be considered difficult, but playing this game for a long time, you figure out that, well, he has many frames where he's vulnerable. As long as you know when to hit him, then, yeah, it's actually not that hard. And, something interesting about Adam is he can and usually will deflect all attacks against him. If you hit him with a melee weapon, except for the katana, I've noticed that it doesn't do that with the katana. Maybe it does and I just got lucky, but if you do that with any weapon, besides a bladed weapon, I'm just going to say, because it just didn't happen with the hunting knife, then the weapon will actually break. He has a few open frames, but really what you're looking for is whenever he gets dizzy, or that is also an open frame. And as much as it'll happen, you kind of want to avoid having him going downstairs, because up here there's not that many zombies, but upstairs downstairs there is a lot. And if you get too close to him, he can manage an endless loop of slashes. Because how these psychopaths work is the more you hit them in one go, they'll change their AI to react to that by, you know, hitting you a bunch in one go as well. And so I'd avoid hitting them a lot in one go. I'd suggest using hit and run tactics. I'd say the most you should probably try to pull off is 2 hits, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Oh. Well, I think this fight is now going downstairs. Alright, let's get a speed edge on this guy. The Let's see, can I take it down? And Adam is down. Check out the most gruesome death in... I would say the most gruesome death in Dead Rising history. Some could argue that there's a boss in 2 that has the most gruesome ending. But I'll let you decide that for yourself. And we have gotten the mini chainsaw. This is considered one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. It takes out bosses no problem, takes out zombies no problem, and if you want, survivors no problem. And here we go, another survivor. Now, this survivor is very interesting in that, well, he sort of does his own thing, whereas, you know, the other survivors kind of try, at least try to do what you tell them. He does his own thing. Alright? So apparently we're on our own from here on out. Let me go grab my other 2 survivors. And if I remember correctly, there should be some up there. Alright, and here they are. I didn't get the call, so... Alright. Excuse me, no. I different, no one of them. I love his attempt at Japanese. It's just so great. Hope you brought a piece. I hope you brought one film because... Photo op right there. That was not enough to... Oh, that was enough to level me up. And now they should just make their way to the waypoint right now. And my speed has gone up. That is great. So from this point on, quick step is helpful, but it's not as necessary as I can get to places somewhat quicker. There you go. Now you are somewhat closer to safety. Alright, well, since you has to attack everything, now I have to go get him food. God, the AI in this game is so infuriating. I mean, that guy is like seconds away from death. Takes one zombie swipe and he's done for. Much less a bite.